The dust was still settling from the recent betrayal when Elara and her team turned their attention to the next critical phase of their campaign against the Syndicate. Despite the internal upheaval, the threat of the Syndicate's ongoing attacks loomed large. The Alliance's victory in containing their financial sabotage had not diminished their resolve, but it had highlighted the complexity of the battle ahead. The Syndicate had been silent since the exposure of the traitor. It was a deceptive calm, a prelude to something more insidious. Elara knew that the lull in their operations could mean that the Syndicate was regrouping and planning their next move. The Alliance needed to be ready for any eventuality. In their debriefing sessions, the team analyzed the Syndicate's past strategies and anticipated their future tactics. They realized that the Syndicate was not just a network of cybercriminals, but an organized entity with multiple layers of operations. Their ability to adapt and evolve was one of their greatest strengths. Elara decided to shift their focus from merely defending against attacks to proactively disrupting the Syndicate's operations. The Alliance needed to understand the Syndicate's broader network and identify key nodes that could be targeted to dismantle their operations. To accomplish this, Elara proposed a series of initiatives. Deep intelligence gathering. The team needed to gather detailed intelligence on the Syndicate's remaining operations and affiliations. This involved deploying undercover agents, conducting surveillance, and utilizing advanced data analysis tools to uncover hidden links within the Syndicate's network. Collaborative efforts. Elara reached out to international cybersecurity organizations and law enforcement agencies for support. The Syndicate's reach extended beyond borders, and a coordinated global effort was essential to counter their influence. The Alliance formed alliances with other organizations to share intelligence and resources. Disruptive tactics. The team developed strategies to disrupt the Syndicate's operations. This included targeting their financial infrastructure, interfering with their communication channels, and launching cyber attacks to undermine their capabilities. Enhanced defensive measures. While pursuing offensive strategies, the Alliance continued to fortify their defenses. They invested in cutting-edge technologies and employed advanced cybersecurity measures to protect their own systems and data. As the team delved into their new initiatives, they faced numerous challenges. The Syndicate's network was highly sophisticated, with multiple layers of encryption and security measures designed to obfuscate their activities. The intelligence gathering efforts required meticulous planning and careful execution to avoid detection. During this period, Elara also focused on maintaining team morale and cohesion. The recent betrayal had left scars, and it was crucial to rebuild trust and reinforce the sense of purpose within the team. Regular team-building exercises, open communication, and leadership workshops were implemented to strengthen their unity. One of the key breakthroughs came when the Alliance's data analysis team identified a pattern in the Syndicate's financial transactions. It revealed a potential link to a shadowy organization that had previously been out of their radar. This discovery pointed to a possible connection between the Syndicate and a global network of criminal enterprises. With this new lead, the Alliance intensified their efforts. They conducted covert operations to gather more information about the shadowy organization and its involvement with the Syndicate. The operations involved high-risk maneuvers and required precise coordination to avoid alerting their adversaries. The investigation revealed that the Syndicate was not operating in isolation, but was part of a larger criminal syndicate that spanned several continents. This revelation had significant implications for the Alliance's strategy. It meant that their efforts needed to be more comprehensive and focused on dismantling a global network rather than addressing isolated incidents. The chapter culminated in a significant operation where the Alliance, in collaboration with their international partners, launched a coordinated strike against one of the Syndicate's major hubs. The operation involved cyber attacks, physical raids, and financial interventions aimed at crippling the Syndicate's infrastructure. The raid was a partial success. The team managed to disrupt the Syndicate's operations and capture valuable intelligence, but the Syndicate's resilience and adaptability meant that the fight was far from over. The operation provided crucial insights and set the stage for the next phase of their campaign. As the chapter concluded, Elara and her team prepared for the challenges ahead. They had taken significant steps towards dismantling the Syndicate's network, but they knew that the battle was far from over. The fight against the Syndicate was evolving, and the Alliance needed to remain vigilant, adaptive, and united in their quest to restore security and justice.